Now there's the Isle of Roux, where no one can tell us what to do. Hello!
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
It's been so long!
It's not been that long.
We're different people. I guess we're different people every week, eh?
Every week.
It's very nice that you could make it to the Isle of Roux this week.
How's the sound?
How's the sound? I think the sound's good.
Does that say mute? We're on a different mic tonight because I'm using my mic for a nefarious purpose.
It's not nefarious.
A little bit nefarious.
I'll look online to see if it's sounding.
That's a good idea.
So we're on YouTube.
YouTube! I ate an orange and I'm feeling kind of hyper.
It's alright, I'm just... Oh yeah, that sounds good. It's alright, I'm just...
Oh, there we go. Extra stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to share the link. Sound is good. No man steps in the same river twice. Isn't that true, Scott? We got to visit so many rivers. Okay, so as...
Scott, can you hear us well enough?
As a,
I guess, because he answered our question.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the rivers, just in terms of a land acknowledgement, I just want to acknowledge how beautiful
Our river?
our river is and
Yeah.
how beautiful rivers are and how lucky we are in Canada. We traveled through Saskatchewan and Manitoba. So
Also some nice rivers.
we got three provinces there.
Actually, it's
and-
pretty much just the North Saskatchewan River, I think.
No, the Red River and the Assiniboine,
I'm going to admit the Red River was something special.
right?
Yeah.
Is really powerful. Like that was, and I think actually everywhere we went, we were like on rivers,
Right.
right? Like Saskatoon, Regina, Winnipeg. Like
I'm
what?
going to have yellow pen on for a little while, which will do nothing on screen.
We found fun pens at the store.
Pen store.
Okay, so I just shared.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I won't use this. I use yellow paint.
We, in our journeys, got to see so many beautiful things, and my point is you're always in a different person. Hopefully an open mind. Yeah, 100%. That's we got that.
Yeah.
That is like that's something we live by. Is like we're always growing and putting ourselves in different situations and learning. We. Joseph said, "What's this?"
Right back is a link to our broadcast if you'd like to join. It's live, so make sure you're wearing pants. Or clothes.
Yeah, just learning a lot about what's east of us because I've gone west a lot of my life,
Right. I think we all do.
and you've gone north and west.
Not really, like Bonneville, but not north.
Mm.
I would like to go north next year, or maybe sometime soon.
It was just really, really lovely. We got to see so much new land and new water,
Right,
and we camped, which is huge for me because I'm not a camper.
right.
You bought all of the good stuff.
We used to camp, but it was a different kind of camping. We used to take like so we bought a van Mostly to deliver art, I hate to say.
100%, yeah. That's not
And
a
then
bad thing.
no, I'm just saying like, and then we took our van. We would take our van on holidays, and what was nice about that is we could take doo take the van to like Walmart's and Walmart Crash, which was like a super awesome way to travel because it's almost free.
Just roll in,
Yeah.
sleep, yeah.
And then you can honor the Walmart that you crashed at by going in and buying some like
Breakfast.
whatever people buy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we gave all the camping stuff away over the years, right? Like whatever camping stuff we had, we gave away to people that had sleeping rough.
Yeah.
So when it came to camping again, because we also got rid of the van, I think we gave that away too. Once we
That's right. I'll turn my thing on.
no obligation, just say no obligation.
Yeah.
So you can also come on as just a voice if you want to. There's no stress.
Yeah, so that was like a different kind of camping situation. And then but we really went for the real camping.
Maybe send Josetta, if you can, a link, not to the Lincoln, but like to the show,
Yeah. This
and then she'll have a better idea. Just say this is what it looks like.
That's exactly what I wrote.
Oh,
This is what it
Oh,
looks like
nice.
from YouTube. I'd play the Red River Valley and he'd sit in the kitchen and cry and run his fingers through 70 years of living in Wonderlord. As everyone. Oh, Guy Clark. That's beautiful. See? All of this. All of that stuff. And it's so cool at the confluence of the Red River and at the forks, I guess.
Forks.
The Red River and the Assiniboine, how it's like so red and how they integrate is really cool. What were you saying?
Well, maybe I was talking about giving all the camping stuff away.
Oh yeah, the camping background.
And then I was also thinking about that it's nice that we can travel and not get like hung up on like lots of costs and big like I guess like what's the word? Investment? It's like a low investment traveling, right?
Mhm.
And it's good because like we can get up and go, right? Like it's not to say we can't go and stay somewhere nice and sleep somewhere, but it's actually kind of interesting to me because we still don't camp, right? Like each place we'd stop, we'd be surrounded by campers, and I would think, why are these people doing this? And they all seem to have like a system. And I also have this friend at work that camps a lot, and he often talks about how he camps because he wants to be left alone.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me personally of when I bought a motorcycle, because I bought a motorcycle to be by myself. The first one, not the one that we have.
Right.
And the first thing I found when I got my motorcycle was I had to talk to people that I wasn't expecting to talk to. And I mean, like bikers would come up, they're like, RD, I used to have an RD. Don't ever sell your first bike, and be like, whoa, man, like, do I know you? Not that I minded talking to bikers, but I just wanted to be left alone. That's where I got my bike. And what shocks me about campers, also a little bit like when we go visit, and like if we're going to drop Felix off in Felix's neighborhood, like the neighbors all greet each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm suspicious too. Is it their way of saying, "Are you supposed to be here?" Right?
I'm suspicious.
They're making themselves known in case you're not supposed to be there. Am I right?
That's really funny. Is that your own like baggage?
100% my own baggage.
Because it's like
It's the kind of community that we used to break into to go in swimming pools when people were out of town.
on vacation,
Yeah.
camping themselves.
Which is probably where I get the horrible dream where I'm running for my life with no pants.
That's
I mean, people I knew used to break into swimming pools, not me.
yes, 100%.
I'm a good boy. It was a pretty awful feeling.
Yeah,
Like, swimming's enough, right?
awful enough.
Chances are it was late, and so, like, our judgment was impaired
Right.
to some extent. And, that, and never really knowing, because nobody would tell you. They just like, oh, we got a spot. And then you'd be swimming, and then, like, all of a sudden lights and alarms would come on and be like, so is there something I should know about this spot? Like, something you forgot to tell me? Yeah, well, they should be out of town for another week. It's like lawn mowing friends. Come on, as if you didn't do that too. You didn't do that
I
too.
don't think I did that. Trying to recall, but I don't.
Did you at least raid gardens at night? Like, did you sneak out and
Get vegetables.
steal vegetables from your neighbors? It's
No.
a summer rite of passage.
There's, cause like, probably my mom's had the nicest vegetables.
Vegetables.
And apples.
Who's joining us tonight? Here. Can I paste in there? This'll do. Where's the pasty? Is it there? No.
Oh yeah, here. Like do
Hold
the
on.
link.
Yeah.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, if you're with us and you want to click on that link, ba-bam!
Nice.
The more the merrier.
That is so nice. But so having the camping gear, and then we were able to like we stayed in a couple hotels so we could have like showers and like regroup, but like for the most part we went.
And also, the laundry was amazing.
Yeah, that was amazing. So we started going north, so instead of heading straight east we went north to Edmonton, and that was really nice. And the Matera Hotel,
Best
bangin'
breakfast.
breakfast. I never do like
We were like
feedback.
shocked. We were shocked
I did
at how
feedback for the food.
how good the breakfast was. It was like alarming, and almost like you didn't really trust it. Like, wait a minute.
We're probably gonna have to pay for this. I was
Well,
wrapping
yeah,
my
and then
head
she
around-
did come over and get us to write down her room number,
Yeah,
which made me think, oh, like that makes sense. We'll probably get a bill for this.
yeah.
And we didn't.
And then
Or did we?
I tipped $5.
We did get a
'cause
weird bill somewhere.
They said, and then there's an extra $5 here when we were signing out. I was like, oh yeah, I tipped at breakfast because I was like so impressed by the breakfast, and then they laughed at us.
They laughed at us tipping them.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll learn their lesson.
So that was fun. And then oh yeah, that was right. When we got pulled into Edmonton, epic storm. I think they said it was epic storm number 3 or 4.
It was crazy because, like, I packed rain jackets, anticipating that when we set up the tents, I was 100% sure that while we set up the tents, we would pull into some campsite and then find the
Sky opening up.
sky open up. So I wanted to have in the car near the back, I wanted to have all the rain stuff handy so that if I had to get out and set up the tents in the rain, I'd be totally set. Now,
Yeah.
the only thing is, we had such a tiny Volkswagen and 3 people and camping equipment and Felix's stuff to go away to camp. We had a lot of stuff with
Oh,
us.
that's right. Yeah.
So we also didn't want to invite trouble by leaving desirable items
Right.
available for view inside the car. Now, nothing we owned was desirable, but the people that break your windows don't know that. So
Until they get in.
right, and I didn't want to disappoint them either. So it's like to save the window breakers, you know, the stress of breaking our windows and then finding there's nothing of value
And
in
then
our
probably
car.
being very upset.
I was very like diligent about making sure that we basically had two road crews with us, right? Like two
Yeah.
lineups. The one lineup was we're going into a town where somebody might break our windows. The
Because
other
we're
line,
also parking far away from the hotel.
right,
Because we're downtown.
right, and the other lineup was this is how we camp. So if we're camping that night,
Right.
completely different stuff in the car than if
We're showing in the car, yeah.
yeah.
That's right. So you're really thinking layers.
Yeah, but that related to something and I can't remember what it was.
The waterproof.
Yeah, we got out of the car. We got out of the car, and the just as we're finishing like pulling all the bags out, we heard this ridiculous thunderclap, and it was like, okay, well, someone just got shot, and then it wasn't like that. It was like Edmonton. It's not scary. But we're like, that was a weird noise, and then like it was too loud for thunder, right? It might have been like a nuclear bomb or something.
Yeah. Or a train, because we're also
And
used to trains.
from getting out of the car, what was like sunny and gorgeous,
Yeah.
to pulling the bags out, to like the split second that we walked out of the parkade, bam! It was like if somebody had 100,000 bathtubs in there and just one after another, they dumped them on your head while you're walking down the street with.
You had the Yeti and like two huge bags, and
That's something I kind of think about a lot, actually, the Yeti.
yeah.
When I come back to what I'm saying, because like we did splurge on getting a decent
Food receptacle.
yeah. Now the thing I think about that though is if I was living rough, I would love a Yeti, right? So I couldn't even really be upset with somebody if they stole their Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
So it really felt important to make sure that the Yeti was hidden from temptation, because that's the first thing I would steal if I was living on the streets, is somebody's like food container,
Big food container.
right? And then all the camping stuff for sure, like
That's right, actually.
yeah. So I wasn't like that would actually be like the valid reason to break into our car.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I'm just really used to not wanting to have to replace our windows. So normally we have nothing of value in the car, but this time we particularly had things that would be of value to the people
Looking in
that
windows.
might want to break into our car. Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, I'm terrible at saying no, so there's a pretty good chance that somebody just asked us for our stuff, we would have given it to them and found another way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't give you this camp stuff now, but I can give you some of it on the way back.
Yeah, we were walking, and it's 3 blocks, do you think, to our hotel? And the first block was okay, and then all of a sudden it was like, Felix was going, they don't have many raindrops, but there are big raindrops, and then it's like, whoosh! He was like, never mind!
Yeah.
And everything we had was soaked, and we were like trying to leave it out, but because it had been raining like so often before, nothing really dried. I was like hair drying my shoes.
Well, also, like, I loaded the car, right?
Mhm.
Went to sleep, woke up in the middle of the night thinking, I think we've overloaded the car.
Oh.
Got up, took half my clothes out. Then you're getting ready, and I think I took half of your clothes out too. Like, this is how we pack for camping.
Oh, like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
In bed here. Yeah.
I took all of, like NASA, I took all of the redundancies out of out of our travel plans,
Yeah.
and would have had an extra pair of pants, but I thought, well, in this case, what I'll have is a pair of pants and a pair of pants to change into.
Mm-hmm.
That storm reduced my pair of pants to one pair of pants, which held me basically until we got to do laundry on like day 5 or whatever.
4 or 5, yeah.
But when I say basically, it was like
Pushing it.
Well, they felt kind of sticky, to be honest.
Everything kind of felt sticky because after the rain came like 30-degree weather because it was really beautiful and warm.
But that's what I mean, is if I had
Stickiness.
3 pairs of pants,
Yeah,
I could have made some sticky decisions.
right.
But I had 2 pairs of pants, so I had wet or sticky. And actually, the other weird thing is normally I'm not bothered by like rain because rain is so
Cleansing?
yeah. But the rain we were getting hit from was coming off like the worst, dirtiest buildings in the city. So it was like I don't want to get rained on near the Cowboys tent either.
Oh, Rich.
It's not done.
It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm. I noticed there's a few spelling mistakes or typos in my book, and I'm kind of okay with that actually. I kind of feel like I'm more comfortable these days with human things that have mistakes.
Yeah, true.
And like 3 years ago, if somebody said, "Hey, you got a spelling mistake in your book," I'd have been like, "Oh well, like whatever." But now I'd be like, "No, I did that on purpose, so I'm real." Which isn't true. I didn't do any on purpose. But on purpose, I guess, didn't work that hard to reduce those mistakes.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like the snag in the rugs, right? Like the intentional imperfections.
Do they? Do they really put intentional imperfections, or is that just like what salespeople tell you?
I think. I think that's a pretty sweet notion.
Sure. Have you done any intentional?
No, because anything made by, like, I guess, no, okay, so I think, okay, here, that's a good question. I think that is, like, maybe BS to, like you said, selling point, but as a human, there's going to be mess ups.
I think the concept's there.
Not intentionally.
To embrace the mess ups rather than to, like,
to celebrate them as, like, a
intentionally put the mess ups in there, right?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna intentionally mess it up, but every
you're intentionally
piece
not
I've made,
catching every mess up. Yeah,
yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah. Like there's blood, there's things happening because it's human made.
Yeah.
But it's not intentional, but it is intentional because I'm intentionally making.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. And so Edmonton, we left Edmonton, and we went to Maidstone, Saskatchewan. So we got into Saskatchewan the second day of our travels.
I did have like reoccurring flashback nightmares all the way through the trip that I kept seeing places that I sure had seen before.
Yeah, that was
and
really intense.
One of them I actually like yelled.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. Caught me off guard because I was looking at the road thinking like if that water went on both sides, it'd be exactly the weird water by my dream. And then, bam. It does make me wonder, though. Like, I used to go camping with my friends, and I wasn't often paying attention. So it is possible, don't tell my mom, that sometimes when I thought I was just going camping, we went to, like, another province and looked around a bit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But that's nice. Like, that's like a...
I have the same experience when I drive into Cochrane. There's this one, like, okay, here's how I explain it. We used to ride our bikes to Bragg Creek, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we go to the far end of Bragg Creek to get ice cream.
Yeah.
According to my mind. Because, like, Calgary was, like, about a 45-minute bike ride around the city's edge, right?
Yeah.
So, when we'd leave Cochrane, get back on the highway, ride 45 minutes to come up to the McKay's ice cream, I thought we were just like riding around the town when what we were doing was leaving the town and going to a completely different town. So then I got a job teaching in Cochrane, and sometimes we do like events inside the town, and every time we'd go in the town I'd look at the bridge and go, this looks like that bridge in Bragg Creek. And it took me like forever to realize that bridge in Bragg Creek was actually Cochrane. And I kind of had an idea where Cochrane was because we'd take a different road to get to Cochrane.
Mm-hmm.
but it was like, how can I describe it? I thought Cochrane was like Cochrane when we came at it from
16.
uh, probably probably
Like Crow.
Pro Child, right?
Yeah.
Whereas I thought
Scott was saying he has a rug like that.
a rug.
Wool area carpet that has the imperfections.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying like I thought Cochrane was Cochrane depending on which direction we came in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I thought I really just believed that probably I must have believed Bragg Creek was as big as Calgary, and that sometimes we'd go to this bridge and get ice cream. It's a completely different place.
Well, it's just you putting your world together. Like, how it's
Yeah, I
fun.
guess Felix does that.
Yeah,
too,
it's
right?
exactly how Felix is seeing like the different adventures we go on. He's like, "Oh, this is this," and it's like cool watching it in
yeah,
real time.
I used to always like. I don't say I was a follower, but in terms of like directions,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care where we went, so I was just going
Yeah.
along.
Yeah.
Like I like to ride my bike. I didn't care where we went.
Yeah.
And then on the trip, Lori asked me, since my book was done, the Audible part where I have to read the whole book, how come I hadn't sent it yet? And I was like, oh, it's not even started yet. She's like, I really need this book done. And so that was stressful. So been doing the audiobook since
We got back Sunday night.
just like everything since Sunday night.
Everything.
It's kind of like a lot of my teaching career, a lot of my school career was like this, where I was just basically all day, every day, just pummeling through the same stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it bothers me so much is because it's like it's a big job, but it's like a big job with no breaks. And I get like ornery because I just want to listen to a record or go for a bike ride or
Mm-hmm.
anything. Please don't make me read no more book.
It's really hard on you, and then I was talking to you about like the importance of.
Like when I hear somebody else read pages too, it's like, bam, that was easy. It must be a little comical, the extent that I struggle.
No, I was thinking about it, and like I was saying it's meta because you wrote your book about this boy who struggles, and then you're able to write the book is beautiful, and then you're able to get this like really unique perspective out. But the whole thing is that he struggles, and so you're reading it, and I'm like, I can't even help you because it's like a boy perspective. I tried to read one boy part, and I'm like, I know I didn't do very good,
That's
but it's
awful,
like.
yeah.
But it's like I can't help you, and then I'm not good editing. You're also a great editor, so you're editing your audio,
Right.
and then you're talking about how low you feel when you're hearing. But it's like, but after you've edited it, it's like beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful recording of thoughtful words done thoughtfully, and you just have high standards, and you know the intention of it. So then you're really like hard on yourself. But you are really hard on yourself, and like I said a few times, like, don't talk about my best friend like that. Like,
You stole that from me.
I know. Because it's good.
I invented that.
Because it's good.
Right.
It's a good point.
Right.
And I know it's because you have a certain idea in your head. But, like, I think you really do bring good intonation into, like, where you need it. And there's some parts that are lower energy and some parts that are higher energy.
It's the high energy parts that are the hardest for me to read, to tell you the truth.
No, I think you did so good with the wrestling part. That was so good. Like the gym class one.
Right.
I'm excited about the wrestling tournament. I'm like, I look at the next, I'm like, oh, I'm excited for this chapter. Oh, I'm excited for this chapter. Because every chapter, it's like hard to put down because like, there's just like never a part where I'm,
Kelly's here.
oh, sorry, Kelly. Hey, Kelly, how are you?
We're having
Corn dog.
corn
Nice.
dog.
Nice.
Gluten free.
Nice. Where'd you find those? Gluten-free
Sweet rice where I found these donuts.
Oh, you found all the treats. Sweet rice? Cool.
Yeah, it's made from rice.
Oh, that's so cool.
So this is all the molds I have to paint. There's 1,100 here.
Oh my gosh. No big deal, hey?
So how was your trip?
It was amazing. We were just talking about the beginning. We started at Edmonton, and then we went into Saskatchewan, and when we got into Saskatchewan, we were at this one campground, and this guy walking his dog was like, "Oh, look, I have tape in my tassels."
I did that.
We went to, he was like, "There's a tornado warning." And I was like, "Ha ha ha." But everything was fine.
Can you kick that light for a second?
Yeah.
Kelly,
Yeah.
am I correct? I don't know if I've interpreted you correctly, but at some point did you offer to resin something for me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I have it.
What do you want, resin?
This.
Do you want it all filled?
It is filled.
No, but like resin in the container.
Yeah. So this is all the film spools and pieces from our first summer of developing, and a box, and then there's this right here inside. So I want it resined up to almost to the lid, and then I can turn the light on. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I can do that.
So the light and the film containers would be in the resin, but then the battery pack would be kind of loose, so that I could change the batteries. And then the lid just sits on. What do you think?
I think it'll be good.
So can I ask you, if you had something like this and you just pulled the battery pack out and slowly filled it with resin, would it drip down to the bottom, or would you pull it all out and then put the bottom parts in and resin them? Would you slowly build it up in layers, or just pour it in and let it drip?
I pour it in and let it drip.
Would it soak right down to the bottom?
Should.
And then what color would you recommend?
For inside?
Well, I kind of thought like a yellow tinted resin would look nice. Do you want to put that light back?
Sure.
Would look nice with my stuff.
I can send you an example.
Oh, don't worry about that. Like I'll just use whatever resin you have going. Like if you're doing something, don't feel like you want to mix something up for me. I just thought.
If you want, I can actually just some of the resin you can use. Oh,
I missed what you said.
I'm saying that I can give you some of the resin, and you can mix the mica in with it.
Do you remember that time we gave up our art gallery?
Yep.
Do you resin in your living room?
Can.
Yeah. Doesn't it spill over?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm doing it on the floor. Let's see if we can switch samples.
Yeah, I guess. That sounds kind of fun, actually.
Where's the other camera? Whoops.
Oh yeah. Mad scientist.
So that's wax paper. So when you resin, it sticks to the wax paper. But underneath there is silicone. So I can give you a silicone pad to borrow.
A what?
Silicone pad.
It's a silicone
No.
pad to borrow.
You know what? Now that you think about it, I don't have to overflow the.
Because you're going to be stopping.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in the jar. I envision resin as being something that you constantly pour until it's gone over the edges, and as you said it, I realized, oh, I don't need that at all. Paper towel.
Yeah.
So like I dropped this and it gave me a break.
What? Yeah.
This is resin.
Do you remember? And I was so confused about this because I thought it was Bugs Bunny and Raggedy Ann and Andy together. And it wasn't at all. I actually thought it was the Grinch, come to think of it. I thought the Grinch came back and it was a sequel to the Grinch. And I thought that there was kids in it and that the Grinch was putting the toys in glop so that they would never get ruined. And then I finally found it, and it was Raggedy Ann and Andy, who weren't like really TV stars at that point. And the bad guy was a coyote. But it might not have even been like the coyote I thought it was. I thought it was Wile E. Coyote from Bugs Bunny. Did you ever see this when you were a kid?
No.
Yep.
You actually saw it since we were adults. But it might have been when we were drinking.
That was a span of time.
That was a benefit of one of the benefits of quitting drinking is Jesse and I have a ton of movies we paid for and don't know how they end.
So we can just watch all new movies.
Yeah. But that's what I kind of associate with resin. And I kind of like the idea of taking the stuff from my junk drawers and then encapsulating my junk drawer items in jars and then sealing them with resin and light bulbs, little light bulb systems. Do you put lights in your resin very often?
All the time.
And they stay inside the resin?
Yep.
Now, presumably, they shouldn't get too damaged because they're inside the resin, right? But I've seen people seen people put their lights on the floors and stuff, and I wonder, like, what happens when those lights burn out? And they're like, well, they're on the floor now.
I'll have to use a different kind of resin because you've got plastic in there.
Yeah.
So
Well, I've got plastic and film stock, so it might be like I might do some reading before we start experimenting because I wouldn't want to put it in and find out it's flammable or something, you know?
No, the resin I used is ultra-cal, which is a slower heating process.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the video of the puppets about the nutcracker.
Whatnot.
I kept watching it three times and I was like, what? And then it just got funnier as I watched it.
Isn't that true?
It's funny because definitely with the puppets, the less hard we try, the funnier it is. And I think because Felix is used to us struggling more when we're making things, like when we're creating. That like for instance, the space movies can be really funny if we don't try too hard. But when we have a script or... Actually, the hardest thing was when Galen came and took part because now you're like... It's funny, you're borrowing a friend's time, so you're trying to be extra vigilant about not wasting their time. But then you're exposing them to all this, like... family abuse. You're like, get down!
Yeah, because you want to respect... Yeah, you're right. It's because of wanting to respect their time. That's really funny. That's really funny, actually.
Yeah.
Were you guys back when it was plus 35?
I think we actually got back on the Sunday. It was actually really cold the Sunday we went out to my mom's on the train. And I was like chilly because it had been so beautiful.
You know what I was going to say though is that it's like a countrywide heat wave, right? So like we were probably
Oh, we were in
We went
Swift Current.
we went a couple days where we didn't see anything less than 40 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like 40 degrees in the daytime, and it might drop down to like 27 in the tent.
Yeah.
Also, that was one of the other things I took out of the travel plans. Is we have these awesome Milwaukee fans and like 6 batteries, because all the power tools from the gallery were Milwaukee,
Yeah.
and so where I used to need like six batteries for all the stuff we ran, we have like a lifetime supply of fan batteries and light bulb batteries now. Unless we run the boombox, like we really bought into that Milwaukee mindset, and I took the fans out last minute too. I remember in the tent it was like stinking hot, and I was like, wow, that would be a really, I don't think I've ever wanted that Milwaukee fan as much as I do right now.
It was nice. We'd go for a walk usually until it cooled off, though.
Mm-hmm.
The nice thing about camping is you're outside, so it did cool off in the night.
Right. Did you ever feel cold? I guess like
No.
we also scored a pretty awesome sleeping bag, because it's got like 3 layers to it,
Mm-hmm.
and you can make it into whatever you want.
Yeah.
How do you feel about plus 40 then, Kelly?
Hot.
Not too hot about it?
Yeah. I'm working on my mom's kitchen.
Oh yeah, how's that coming along?
I'm almost done. I have to build a little side table. I'll send you guys pictures of what it looks like before and after.
Nice.
So the house was I've lived in the house since 1972.
That's awesome.
When's Zach come down?
Next week, I think, the 12th.
Sorry, I'm crunching on a cover.
That's okay. We can't hear it.
We're not hearing anything.
There's a really beautiful stationery store by where we were staying in Edmonton. That's nice. So we got nice pens and nice little booklets, little sketchbooks. And yeah, oh yeah, and then we saw the Manitou, the Dead Sea of Canada.
Have you ever been to the Dead Sea of Canada, Kelly?
Nope.
I didn't even know about it. Like I kind of think I heard Watrous. I've heard Watrous before, people going camping and stuff, but I never heard that it was like a really nice high salt lake. Very interesting.
So did you do the extreme camp where you have to in the bush?
There was no peeing in bushes. Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's none of that. I like bathrooms. I like and Felix too, he likes having showers. He's a very clean boy.
I think he just likes getting some time to himself.
No, for sure, but it's like but it's a nice thing. Like he always, yeah. It's nice that he has that time.
We used to camp out where you have to bush.
Yeah.
Where?
Damascus.
Can you still do that?
I'm not sure. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, my family went to Kananaskis too, but it was always the place where you had really nice showers and bathrooms and electricity, so we had our music.
I'm not as scared about getting eaten by a bear as I am about being in a YouTube video being eaten by a bear.
Oh, I know
Because when I
there's
see
people got chased by a bear.
what
Oh no,
My
My husband got chased by a bear.
that's terrifying.
on video,
No.
That's good.
so that's the thing is like whenever I see people in those videos getting chased by bears, I always have the same thought, and I actually
Mm.
have the same thought for like some of my friends that made bad decisions at the gallery too. Is like come in and like, oh, you got thrown out of your house again. Like, what happened? And then the story would always be some variation of something that was 1000% avoidable. You know, and as soon as I realized, like, oh, I know you're hungry and I want to help you, but you're here because you did something stupid that was 100% avoidable, then I felt like helping less, you know?
Scott just mentioned Kelly's audio is reverberating. I can barely make it out, not her normal. I wonder, are you doing something different with your audio, Kelly?
No,
No, it's your audio.
My audio?
I
I think because it's reverberating.
Ours is reverberating?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go look at mine.
No, yeah, I don't know. Like you said, I don't know where it is in the breakdown. Communication breakdown.
Our sound could be off tonight because we're using a different mic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But
If you're
Mine's still not.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not mine.
okay. It's always the two parts because it could be like how you're listening
right.
to it, the out and the in, the output and the input is. I should not be looking at this right
You
now.
should go and check the YouTube and see what we can do to fix the sound.
I love watching vinyl records being pressed.
Yeah, I think I do too. Can you now check on the sound?
Yeah, I can do
Thank you.
it.
No, you're not wrong. I love.
It is mesmerizing.
Yeah.
I think it all started by watching that show How It's Made. And then
Where did you? What show is that?
You never saw that as a kid?
Probably not. It's on Treehouse.
Probably.
Wait, was there a tractor in the beginning?
It was definitely machinery. I don't know if it was a track.
Yeah. What are you doing? Going to the bathroom to
Going
check the sound?
those out.
Oh, interesting. I've done 2 nights of this where I put the painting off screen. Do you want me to keep talking so you can test the sound? I'll just say things. Even though I'm not really thinking of anything to say, I'll say things like humana, 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 humana. Wubby, 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 wubby.
Donuts.
Donuts? Donutty, 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 donutties.
Yeah, it is, Kelly, on the YouTube. Maybe it's coming through in a weird way because it's nothing that you did wrong, Kelly. It's just like maybe.
Our experience, Kelly, is it's you.
I looked on the YouTube just as an objective viewer. Sorry.
But I love the confidence where you're like, no, it's you. I love that tonight, so don't take that the wrong way. I'm like, you tell a girl. Wait, you tell me, girl. You go, girl. Like that. I like your.
Is that better?
I will go.
We can't tell. You sound great to us.
Yeah, you were sounding great to us. That's why I had to look on YouTube. Maybe here I'll.
Because I
Because I
turned
turned my volume down.
Hmm. You know, like it used to cost us money to rent the gallery space. And I used to get really super worked up about like the things that we needed to do to make money.
Sweet.
And now I just think it's funny that we don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So we could have a whole broadcast with no sound and it wouldn't matter at all. It wouldn't matter a fig. Kelly, where would you travel if you could go anywhere in the world?
Disney World.
The world?
Disney.
You like
Disneyland.
Disneyland or Disney World?
Either
Either probably Disney World.
You like the Florida?
Oh, actually, no. Sorry, if I could travel anywhere in the world, Oahu.
Yeah, have you been there?
Yes.
Yes.
When you'd go back?
I'd
love to go back. It was awesome.
So what's stopping you?
Money.
Fair.
I mean, are you saying to yourself right now, you don't have enough money to go to Oahu right now, or are you saying you're never going to Oahu?
I'm saying
one day I'll go back.
What day?
Maybe
next year.
In 2000,
And
27.
2027?
That's a good call.
When was the last time you went there?
2023.
Oh, nice.
That feels like it would have been COVID Hawaii.
No,
I
I
remember broadcasting to you guys
when I
when I was in Hawaii.
Nice.
And where did you stay?
I
I can't remember the hotel.
Would you stay there again?
Yep.
So, I don't want to know how much you spent in Hawaii because that's a personal question. But could you give me a rough idea what a trip like Hawaii could cost? Like a range between like, obviously everybody's paying more than $100, but like, what are the ranges that you'd have to save to go back? I guess is what I'm wondering.
Well, I went with my friend
Michaela.
Yep.
And it
We
was
didn't pay for the hotel, but her parents did.
And it
Okay.
was
It was $3,200 for weeks.
Right. Will they send you again?
That's US.
Will they
What?
send? Will they send you again?
I
I don't know if they can. They just came back from our Tree Valley.
Yeah.
That's nice.
The flight is a little bit more expensive as well. I just don't know how much that was.
Yeah.
But
But I remember
for
for spending down there, we spent probably $2,000.
Yeah.
I
I
brought
brought
all
t-shirts home and coffee, tea, and macadamia.
Yeah. So
Why do I
good.
feel like? Did you bring us coffee?
No.
I think you asked us if we wanted coffee.
Yeah.
We would have said no. Don't buy us anything, Kelly.
Yeah.
But now I wish I had some coffee.
The
My coffee was the coffee. We went to the coffee farm
where
where you get to see the coffee actually being grown and everything.
Nice.
So
it was. I don't really drink coffee, but
it
it smelled awesome.
They
They had 50 different kinds of coffee.
So
I love the tea though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a specific way that I like to travel. And I'm also just starting to understand a little more about who I am because things I thought I liked, I don't like as much as I thought I liked. So, for one thing, I hate being a tourist. And so the next time I travel, Jess and I are gonna more shoot for a different kind of travel than we have been doing. We're gonna start like traveling specifically to get to an idea rather than a place. So for one thing, I really want to see falling water, but I'm not dying to go to Pittsburgh. I've never wanted to go to Pittsburgh, right? So that kind of puts a bit of a drag into seeing falling water. But then it occurred to me, if I stop thinking about where I'm going and more about like what I'm going to, then I think Pittsburgh could be a destination, because what I'd be doing is buying a ticket to falling water rather than buying a ticket to, like, say, like if I went to New York and then I'm walking around going, I don't even know what to do in New York. So we've been really super privileged. I think the way we have traveled is often like, well, Jess and I, a lot of the traveling we did was like, oh, got to go to this place and do a book signing, which is a great way to travel.
Yeah, because you have a
Because,
mission.
and you have somebody receiving you and telling you, like, oh, go see this and go see that. And sometimes they're willing to drive you there, right? So I've been kind of spoiled that way, that maybe I didn't really have a lot of travel experience even before the book tours, right? Like, kind of a broke kid going through school all the time. So just rethinking how we want to go now that we have some time to travel, maybe next year. We kind of ditched a lot of our travel plans and rewrote everything from scratch today and yesterday. And that kind of came from having like a pretty okay time traveling from Calgary to Edmonton, to all the places we went to. I had a pretty great time, but I don't think I'd do that trip the way I did it again. We're kind of thinking next year we might try getting on a train in Edmonton, and taking Felix to his cabin via the rail.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Scott said Galapagos Islands, and Ethiopia.
That is a great idea, Scott. Unfortunately, 2 teachers, so that's a hard no. First of all, teachers don't make enough money to do that, but second of all, a lot of the travel plans that we have get curated by time. So, for instance, it might seem fairly simple to go to the Grand Canyon, but it turns out now you win tickets to go to the Grand Canyon. And because you have to win tickets to go to the Grand Canyon, if you really wanted to go to the Grand Canyon, you could sit around trying to win a lottery once a month for probably a few years and then win yourself a chance to go to the Grand Canyon.
We should say this is for the tour on the donkeys.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah. I'm just saying, like, there's no way we're going to the Galapagos. That's not... Like
that was his dream, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was suggesting we go, which is like...
That was his dream.
I'd go if he takes us, but there's no way we're getting to the Galapagos because we have to travel during the times of the year where the school lets us out. And the problem with that is, at the times that the school lets us out, travel costs, if not a third more, sometimes twice as much. So... But even just leaving a few days early, you can get a really good deal.
But for Scott,
on a flight, Scott can do. Yeah, Scott's
do you
free.
have a plan to go to those places, Scott? That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't mean to like tear your idea apart. Sorry.
You said it from our perspective. That wouldn't.
No,
work,
I misread. I misunderstood. As I thought he was suggesting, "Hey, you guys should try the Galapagos." And like, I'd also like to go to the moon, but I'm not going to do that as a teacher either.
Mm-hmm. Even Ontario would be nicer as a non-teacher because we could see in the fall.
Yeah.
The east.
Yeah.
Things we can't see in the fall.
Things that Taylor doesn't get.
Like you said, it's like when you have a kid, you don't see the sunset for a while because you're like inside putting them to sleep.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that when you're a teacher. You don't see the fall in any place other than your hometown until you retire.
You don't get to travel till you're free of the school. Mm-hmm. No.
Because fall would be a beautiful time to travel anywhere.
Why? Why is it so vivid there and so dull there? Oh, I know. Because I haven't hit save. Look, I corrected my screen, but it's is it? Is that why?
I don't know.
Maybe if I close this, it'll update. A little bit, hey?
It's beautiful.
It's not bad.
I like how cozy it is.
That's one of my tisms.
Oh, the Galapagos are now a lottery. It ruins it. Ethiopia. We were just talking about
Oh yeah.
Tunisia.
So can I just say,
Yeah.
like,
Sorry.
the Galapagos. Can't say it. Say it for me.
Galapagos.
The Galapagos is like attainable. I think Scott could do it for sure. It's just a matter of you do it when you win a spot, right? We never get to do it. Like by the time we're free to go to the Galapagos, we will be too old to go. I'm gonna start applying for Scott to win a spot in the Galapagos, actually, because I think Scott deserves that, and maybe it doesn't cost any money to like apply, right? Maybe maybe we can just win Scott that lottery, because that would be nice, I think, for Scott.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of painted myself out while we're waiting to get ready because we're so excited to get ready.
We were so on it.
Chris Christopherson, and I painted a Nina Simone, and I painted this Saucy Minx.
Saucy.
Yeah.
And look, I made mushrooms.
Yeah.
Mushroom. Oh, here, can I do this? Mushroom? Oh, it's dark.
Yeah,
Never
it's
mind.
dark.
I'll do like this. Oh, that's perfect. Mushroom?
I gotta fix this camera.
Chubby mushroom? Ah, I love those mushrooms. And this mushroom. And then, got a moth. I'm putting these all in my cape. And a beetle. Rich got me a cape at the Stampede from these magic guys, and I was like, what am I going to do with this beautiful cape? So obviously it's put magic, animal magic and mushroom magic on it, around the outside. And I will show you next week when it's all attached.
There. Is it normal now?
Oh, that's way better. Look at that
Is
skin
it?
tone.
Okay, let's look at the. I think I was working on like
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
something kind of black and white,
Or really light.
and I
maybe
cranked up. Yeah, I cranked up the. Might have even been
for your
like.
yellow pen.
No, it wasn't. It was a while ago. It could have been like. It could. To be honest, I wonder if I was. Look at this nice water bottle Jesse got me. I feel like a king of Egypt.
Copper.
Does Scott say he wants to go to Egypt?
Ethiopia. Did you?
I'd like to go to Ethiopia. For a minute there, we were looking at going to Tunisia.
Might still be a thing.
No, it won't. There was a couple things. One, I thought Art Blakey had gone to Tunisia and recorded One Night in Tunisia. Turns out it's just the name of a song.
Gillespie.
He's never been to Tunisia. And Dizzy Gillespie wrote the song before he'd been to Tunisia. And then he went to Tunisia to sort of justify having written the song.
Gosh darn it, guys.
I wonder, though, if it was something kind of like maybe he was watching Casablanca or something. I don't know. But that wasn't enough to deter me. I was still pretty sure that I was going to go to Tunisia. And then I do this kind of... Kelly?
She's there. She might just be pouring the resins.
I do this weird traveling when I don't have time, where I open up Google and I just drop in Google.
Little Google guy.
I do. And I go and I walk around and I look at places. Now, sometimes I do this when I'm missing somewhere, like, especially like at school. Do you have times when you need to distract yourself so you leave the kids alone? Like, is that a thing for you, or? Okay, I teach high school, right?
I was gonna say,
and I could sit there and ruin their artwork till the end of the earth, right? Like, oh, you should try this, and they're like, I'm just trying something out. So when it's time for me to give them a little bit of space to kind of do their thing, I really have to distract myself, or else I will interfere with their learning. Right? Like, do you do that? Like,
No, mine is like walking around all the time. Like I can't. Maybe during the end of the year.
well,
Maybe
that's
there's
kind of what I'm talking about.
moments.
Is like they're when they're working independently, and you just want the kids to experience a little bit of freedom.
Maybe near the end of the year,
Sure.
I can feel
Okay.
that.
So you hear me.
Not, yeah, I do.
And so I'll be in my classroom observing so that nobody falls off a chair and gets,
Dead.
hurt or something.
Yeah.
But the thing that kind of like strikes me is like I'll just sort of sit there. And sometimes, like, I had this kid and he was a little bit like wired up. I'm like, tell me about where you came from, because he came from like St. Albert, right? It's like a new kid. So we just open up Google, drop into Google, and he's like, no, over here. No, over here. And we'd like walk around looking at things together
Aww.
from where they came from, right? Like, that was really nice, right? So, I was dropping into Tunisia the other day, which I've never been to. And I was just like so crushed to see that, like, the very first picture I saw, like, looking is like, well, and I find, like, the weird thing is, like, I want to go to Tunisia, like, 50 years ago. I don't want to go to Tunisia right now. And I often think that these places are going to be just like they were 50 years ago. And then I drop into, like, the YouTube,
The Google Maps.
Google Maps, right? Yeah, not YouTube, but Google Maps. And the very first thing I see is a fat burger. I'm like, I'm not flying in Africa to go have a fat burger. That's insane. Have a fat burger over by
You're
IKEA
really
if I want.
disturbed by that.
I almost felt like crying. Like there is no sacred place that's not going to get consumed by these fast food chains.
Scott said Egypt too, the Sinai Peninsula.
We'll go there with you.
That'd be really nice.
Road trip. The first time I was saving to go to Europe, I had it in my head that I needed to take a cattle ship. And I was like obsessed with getting a job, like pushing a mop around behind a cow for months to get to Europe. That was like part of like the mission. And you kind of have these conversations with people, like you'll meet an old geezer, like, I think you can still do that. And you get there and you find out you could do that up until like 2 years ago, kind of thing.
It is that time in our histories. And
Yeah. So I think I really had it in my mind that I wanted to go and like slave away on a working ship to get where I wanted to be, and then like literally take my paycheck and dip, like working my way over, and then even if I had the money saved, I still had it in my mind that was part of the process I wanted to do. I think I'm pretty far away from that now. Like I think that's never going to happen, but it's definitely on the plan. I found, like, you know how like sometimes we turn the TV on and we're like, let's watch a movie, and we try and like use like AI to figure out like what movie we want to watch or something, like just give me anything new. And then I found so many amazing movies, mostly in my social media feeds this week, now that I don't have time to watch anything. And it's maddening because just want to relax and do my own thing for a bit. What time is it?
8:10.
We might stop a little early tonight because I still have some recording to do. That's selfish of me, isn't it?
It's not selfish. Like you said, you have work to do.
I got work to do. Also, I think I admitted to you that I'm not so much feeling pissy about recording recording my audiobook was like a lifelong dream, right? And actually, I've had a few crazy lifelong dreams. Like, I want, not lifelong, but I spent like 4 or 5 years absolutely enthralled with TED Talks. I was like, I love TED Talks. And I had it in my brain that I wanted to go see a real TED Talk. But it's not the sort of thing I'd spend money on. So I also kind of thought that they happened like in San Francisco and LA, but I didn't know they happened here at all. And then the TED Talk organization phoned me up and asked me to do some artwork for them. And it was just after we'd kind of run into some trouble with one of the other spaces that wanted us to do some work. Not for free. They were going to pay us. But it was the quality of treatment that I really lost it on. I think it's, despite the fact that they were willing to, I think the final offer was they were going to give us $10,000 for one night work, but they were looking to raise like $1 million off of our backs. And you can do that when you have a space like that, because they would have been bringing in people that had millions of dollars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe even so, well, I guess, because they do that at
Look.
yeah, they do that at Look. It's not really authentically $1 million for your work. It's people are kind of looking for an excuse to support something, right? So
Fundraisers are different, yeah.
yeah, right. So they were going to give us $10,000 for the night, and I had issues with how they spoke to me about some certain things. And so it just so happened that
You're de-escalating from this one conversation.
I was literally just coming off this anger cloud for this one art society, and TEDx called me up and asked me if I wanted to be involved in the artistic part. Like, basically they like to have like a musical component and a visual arts, and they're trying to be inclusive, really.
Yeah.
But they caught me on a day where I was just like, bleh! And to their credit, instead of getting upset by my rant, they called me back and said, we would like you to speak at this TED event. And it was 1,000% so far outside of my comfort zone that I should have immediately said no. That's actually probably a good way to shut up an artist, is ask them to speak intelligently about their work, because we had to do that in art school.
No.
That's how they used to torture us, right? Like the crits and the right.
Yeah.
And I do feel like there was a number of my contemporaries that got very anti-academic and would like complain about having to talk about their artwork. And I suppose you probably shouldn't have to talk about your artwork if you don't want to, but at the same time, I think you should be able to discuss your artwork. So I've never really supported that anti-intellectualism so much as I could empathize with why you wouldn't want to give a TED Talk. But I desperately wanted to eat dinner with the TED speakers. And now I get to eat dinner with the TED speaker every night. I'm going to have a salad with the TED speaker because...
I love having salad with my TED speaker.
Yeah, not only did I get to give a TED Talk, not only did I get to have dinner with the TED speakers, 10 years later they invited my wife to give a TEDx talk, which in a lot of ways ended up being like how difficult it can be to live with Rich Roux.
That was really scary.
What part?
Both of us memorized it, and we didn't use the prompter.
They had a prompter?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I know.
They didn't have a prompter when I did my TEDx talk.
I remember getting to mine, and I was like, memorized the out of it, and then I was like, but maybe I'm happy because I didn't have to worry about tech that day. You know?
Right. Well, One thing about mine is I didn't want to do like a clip through with one of those clickers.
Yeah.
I did not want that to be part. I was like, I've seen some where they talk,
Mm.
and I've seen some where they lean on the clickers for like their
Too much.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought like adding the visual arts to my TEDx talk would be like the easy and obvious solution to me not wanting to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a painting. I had paintings involved, but I held them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's right. Actually, you had your bubbles.
I had a couple things.
Yeah, you
What do
had.
you mean by bubbles? Oh yeah, I had a
circle.
painting on the floor, which
Yeah.
you can see. But I also brought in Carl White's painting
Yeah.
because I used to have this philosophy for literally everything. That if somebody invited me to do something, I would pull at least like 3 friends in with me,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like, do you want to do this? I'm like, oh yeah, but I need this, this, and this. Like, I won't go unless so and so's there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think having that philosophy of having like, I'll go if these 3 people can shine, was a pretty handy solution for a lot of things. That's actually, I think, was that your first time on the radio?
Yeah.
And I don't know, we didn't even really know each other that well back then. We were just kind of like we're just friends. You were helping out with the gallery.
Yeah.
I'd barely known you.
Mm-hmm.
But when they asked me to go and see JSW that first summer, I was like, well, I go, but I want to bring these people. And they were like, oh, we just want to talk to you. I'm like, no, like, this isn't going to be like a...
It's a great book.
Thanks.
No, but you're right. You have always done that. And it is really interesting. The body is so beautiful. Like, wow, it's so beautiful.
What, this painting?
Yeah. It's just really interesting. Like, I was watching every step. And just really interesting how it, like, became.
Hi guys.
Hi!
My internet's been not working.
Your what?
My internet's been on and off not working.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, we just replaced all the mesh for the Wi-Fi extenders in the house.
Hmm.
So we're going to go on a castle trip.
Wi-Fi stick. When do you want present thing? Rich?
Sometime in our lifetime at your convenience.
Okay.
No rush at all, but whenever you're free. Actually, just let me know when you're doing some, and I'll bring it by, and you can pour some stuff in. I might replace the current lights I have in there. I might want to try a different light, but yeah, this is like it's only special because these are the first batch of films we used, and I could just leave it like this. Like this to me seems like kind of a complete art piece, but I kind of the idea that you couldn't pull them out kind of appeals to me. Kind of like a fish tank for garbage.
Yeah.
I might make ice cream tonight. You're pretty.
I'm trying to. Taryn just asked a question. Just confirming what.
Was it about the weird writing?
No, just making sure
The context?
it's like in addition to or.
What?
I don't know. I'm just want to make sure I'm being clear. So I'm not ignoring you. I mean, I'm just trying to
Can you tell me the question though?
answer in a complete way.
What's the question?
So that's in addition to what I recorded yesterday. I just need to confirm, but I think I ought to re-record what I did last night as well. And I said the list I gave you in the email is more complete.
Right.
If you have time to do them all, I said honestly, no pressure. Or just so grateful.
I kind of can't use any of them unless I have them all, though, can I?
Yeah.
So that's why I keep asking you, like, hey, what are you writing? Because sometimes you write the exact opposite
Of what you want. Yeah. Okay.
However, right, like if you can't do them all, then what I'd have to do is just not use them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, I'm going to say this more clear so it's not wishy-washy too.
yeah, you're so funny. Like, I can tell from the way you're sitting that you're getting me into trouble.
No.
I think you would know that, like, I need them all or I can't use them, right? Like, that would make people be able to infer that.
Yeah.
But I would really err on the side of, like, not being a pain because, like, Theo did some recording for me, and then it just ended up not being in the book. And I can't remember what was the logic behind that, because I quite like Theo's recording. But,
Yeah. I'm not sure.
does he sound happy, though?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
just confirming, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think he said he was going to set up the kitchen to do it. And so, it's cute because his book got recommended for the reading list.
Yeah.
And then he's very sheepishly asking if I would mind connecting with the librarian at my school and or the English teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh no, she already knows. He's like, thank you. I'm like, I can't take credit for that. Like, she just knows.
Oh, that's nice.
She's the one that lets me know when I'm achieving something. Right?
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
But I can guarantee you if it's on the list, she already knows about it because she's just on it. I think most of my teaching career, I spent a lot of time talking to the librarians. The librarians sort of sit
Me too.
in that space outside of teaching,
Yeah.
outside inside, where they kind of they work with the kids, so they understand the frustrations of the bureaucracy and the you know.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you have books out?
Like from my library?
Yeah.
I think I returned. I had a bunch of poetry books out and left them all in the library at the end.
Do you have like books out from like years ago that you're like
Just follows your name?
Pasha? Yeah.
Probably, but I don't know, don't they just wipe those after a while?
They remind me every year. And I'm like, I happen to know for a fact some of those books we don't use anymore.
Yeah.
And part of the reason why I think I have one of the books is missing is you and I had a conversation like, oh, that book's extinct. Like,
That's so funny.
so we just put it in the dumpster with a bunch of other stuff. And then it's like, well, we still need to check it out. I'm like, no, like,
you can check it out.
the curriculum's changed.
Yeah.
I saved you some room, and they're like, nope, that's not how that works. I'm like, it's gonna need to.
I'm sorry.
And it's fine. Maybe at the end of my career, they're gonna take like $600 off my check for
Books.
books I never gave back, and they'll be like defunct books from years ago.
That they just needed to scan.
I swear, I've probably taken out. Did you say you were talking to somebody and they asked you what you do when you speak to somebody that doesn't read? Or was that like a mixed sort of?
Oh, no. I was there's a reel of that librarian that is like the new Reading Rainbow guy,
Yeah.
Michael Thriest.
Yeah.
And he was talking to a group of educators, I assume, because he was on
Yeah.
a stage. He was talking about how it's what he says to kids who say they don't read surprises people all the time because he's trying not to instill shame. He says that's okay, but like, have you tried this? like it's about not shaming the kids. It's about
Right.
like welcoming them in, and that's why I want him to read your book so bad, because it's like everything about that
Right.
is
Okay.
your book.
What I was going to say is I think I owe the library about 12 copies of The Road, Cormac McCarthy's Road.
Nice.
Because I constantly, if I meet a kid that says they don't read,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, that's because you haven't read Cormac McCarthy's The Road.
That's good.
So,
Mine's gonna be, that's because you haven't read Silent Reader.
it's different when you say it than me.
I know. That's my job. I mean, that's like what I want to do.
Right.
That, and not job, but you know what I mean? Like,
It's your job. We got married.
that's like why
Isn't
I'm
that
here.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I meant. That's like what my joy.
it's my job to take
It's
care
my-
of you, too.
It's my joy.
Yeah. I definitely consider you my job.
I'm such a big job. I'm so sorry. I'm obnoxious.
This
Like,
is one of those moments
but I'm
where everybody
also-
would be
I'm
like,
also-
she's lovely. How
I'm
could you
also
say
a
that about her?"
delight, so it balances.
I'm going to tell everybody, like a Jessica-ism, so they can like make up their own mind. Is that fair?
Oh, sure.
Okay. So
And which one are you gonna choose?
just pick. No, you guess.
The paper towels down there by
no.
your feet.
So like we drove our car all day
Oh,
and all night for 5 days straight, right?
not gentle.
And
Jessica's not gentle.
we get to,
And it was hot. It was like like Kelly was saying, it was like 35, 40 degrees every day.
where did we get to?
Swift Current.
Swift Current.
Gull Lake.
And Jess goes, wouldn't it be nice if the car was straight? And I was like, I don't mind. Like, that's fine with me. And we get in the car, and she's a better driver than me.
No.
No, you're better at driving. Like, if we have to, what do you call it? Parallel park. You've got like the system all.
It's like this angle and then this angle and
Yeah,
you get there.
I taught myself how to parallel park on my driver's test.
Yeah.
And I reteach myself every single time I parallel park. So you might not know how bad I am at parallel parking because I seem to land it every time, but that's pure luck. Every single time I go to
It's
parallel park,
intuition,
I'm
you're
like,
good.
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah. You're good.
But like if it came down to like we had to parallel park to save the earth, I would put you in the driver's seat. Okay? But my experience is I used to drive this 1962 Pontiac. It was my first car. And it didn't need a key because it was impossible to start unless you had the knack. You know what I mean? And so when I start the car, I'm like putting the key in, feeling
Talking to
like,
it.
not talk to it, but I'm feeling like, how you doing today? You know, like, are you ready? Like, okay, maybe I don't want to rush you. And and just kind of ease it in.
You
wait.
are like that.
It's like how we get up in the morning too, right?
It's like everything about our lives.
I'm
It is so-
seducing the car
it is
into
so
leaving for work.
sweet.
Yeah.
You're a
And
good man.
yeah. And then you drive the car like you hate it. Like you you take the key and you put it in the ignition the way you would put it in somebody's eye if they were like attacking you. Like when
But I
I
love
don't
our
want to say
car.
I don't want to say
love our
women,
car.
but like none of the fellas I've ever
Oh.
met would show you how they mount their keys in their fist like Wolverine when they're going in a parking lot, and that's how you That's how you
Ignition the
put the
car.
key in the, and then you yard the steering wheel at the same time. So then we get to that point where the car's locked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to kind of like
Jimmy.
negotiate with it to loosen up. And then so we did this thing where we drove as far as like 7 days in a row. It's 7,000 degrees, and I see you struggling with the car. I'm like, do you want me to park it for you? And that felt weird because usually, but you're like rocking. You look like you're what's it called, Nacho Libre. You turned into a
Luchador.
and you're
Oh,
fighting with my ignition.
It was a fight.
So I go, can I help you with that? I just thought you're tired, and and you get out. I'm tattletaling on Jesse right now. You get out of the car.
I'm a lot of work. This is one example.
And I go to park the car. The only thing is the car's frozen. The clutch pedal's down, flat, right? It's not popping back up. And it's jammed into reverse, but it's kind of like gnawing at reverse.
Up against a tree.
It's sort of like 3/4, it's like 1.5 into reverse. It's like into reverse plus extra.
Times 1,000.
And it's like 3 feet away from a tree. So I kind of like fiddle around with it.
3 feet is very generous.
I'm not done.
Okay.
I fiddle around with it, and it's stuck. But then I get it to start, and it goes back a foot. I'm like, oh shit, because the clutch is down, right? And then I fiddle around with it again. It's still stuck, but it goes back another foot. And I'm looking, I'm like, now I got 6 inches. I'm like, they're not even going to get a tow truck into this lot to get us home safely. And here's what I needed to know. The only thing I needed to know is one thing, is like, did you do this? Or was it like this when you got here? And you scare me sometimes, because without batting an eye, you looked at me with these big doe eyes, and you're like, no, it was like this when I got in. And I'm like, I totally believed you for like 8 seconds, because I read body language, and there was nothing about your body language that you'd be using if you're stretching reality to some extent. The only thing is, I also knew that I'd parked it here, and it had moved from here to there, and it
was fine when you got out.
No, okay. Let me go back to the projector thing. I loaned a projector to my friend. He had a big event. It worked when I gave it to him. He got to the event. He put the projector in, and the bulb was shot, right? Mm-hmm. He was angry at me for giving him a projector with a broken bulb. I was angry at him because the projector bulb worked the last time I saw it. We were equally frustrated.
Right.
So I stopped the car. If I stop the car and it breaks, of course I'm going to think you broke it. You're going to think I broke it. And I'm not pointing fingers or replacing blame.
Neither of us were, yeah.
You were. Away from yourself. because all I needed to know was this like this when I got out?
You needed facts.
Was it like this when I got out? Did we drive here and it died? Or did you kind of like mishandle it and it got stuck, right?
Yeah.
Now, I 1,000% apologize that if the explanation that if you mishandled it felt like I was pointing fingers, because I wasn't.
You never, no, that's not how you tell.
If you just jammed on it and got it stuck on a root, I can probably wiggle it out.
Yeah.
If I drove it here and it died while we're putting up the tent, there's no way I can figure it out, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm asking
you
for
were
like
in problem solving mode.
Give me the information I need, and you said point blank. It was like this when I got in, and that sent me to we're fire trucked. Okay, so we got out. We went for a walk. You called AMA. We were in
and they were like, "You're fire trucked."
And it's a Volkswagen, so you need a Volkswagen dealer to fix your car.
Or at least
right, and they might not have one.
At least a German engineer.
They might not have one in Swift Current. We had a bit of a problem with the car and had it towed to the dealership at the beginning of summer. We spent 3 weeks waiting for our car back because they're like, "Oh, you're in on the 19th. Don't worry, your car's in our parking lot." I was like, we could use a car, so we could have, at best, I think we would have spent 2 weeks waiting for service in Swift Current. We could have ended up having to tow it twice. We could have ended up like in a situation where like, oh, like how much to fix this? I'm like $22,000. What are you gonna do? Push it home from?
Yeah, because
is it terrible, terrible situation.
It was stressful.
And so then I remember saying to you, wait a minute, it couldn't have been locked up like this because you moved it, right? Which isn't like Sherlock Holmes. It was just like, I believed you.
Yeah.
Then I stopped. And then when I said, I go, wait a minute, if it was locked up like this when you got it, how did you move it? And you just went, "Boo." Like, do you want ice cream? That's the worst I have to deal with. Otherwise, she's pretty wonderful.
And then you did fix
We
the
went.
cars.
I didn't fix anything. We went for a walk. And the car cooled off. And I was merely thinking, I don't think a tow truck can even get this car out of here because there's a tree behind it and it's stuck in reverse. So what are they going to do? They got to roll it, right, to get it onto the truck. They got to get the truck behind it to get it onto the truck. So how are they going to get like the locked wheels to move the car far enough away from the tree to get it put on a truck? They might have brought a flatbed out, but that's if they have one handy.
Again, yeah.
Right, and that's not what they were offering. So yeah, and you call AMA and they're like, well, good luck. You're like, no, like I thought you were going to help me here. If not, who's planning to help me? So I just remember thinking, like, I got to see if I can move it away from the tree. And I opened up the door, and I kind of sat on the floor, and I did like this. Where's the
It's
camera?
always you massaging.
I did like this to the clutch. Is that weird? Is this a weird gesture?
You're so cute. You're such a gentle lover. That's why the car
I
loves
1000% gave the clutch a little bit of foreplay.
Tickle, yeah.
You can't just jam it in. You have to
I'm so awful.
You have to touch it gently and whisper a little bit. And
You do.
maybe tell a sexy story. So I told the car a sexy story, wiggled the clutch a little bit, and then, I don't even know what this gesture means. I think I must have seen it in a movie. But
it
and
worked.
I think it's the
It
wrong.
worked. It worked.
It might be the wrong gesture for our car. But that I didn't see it, but I could feel the clutch go. I could feel it.
Yeah.
And I looked down, and the clutch was where it was supposed to be. I was like bewitched. It felt like bewitched, and I was like, if that's true, if that's there, then. And I pulled it out of reverse, and then as soon as I pulled it out of reverse, it rolled off of
the
root that it was sitting on. So you're kind of like dealing with a hot clutch, and also dealing with driving on grass and getting the car stuck on a root, really, and that locked the. Doesn't matter. It's just the look on your face. I was so devastated. I'm like, can you just tell me if this was like this, or if I did this? You're like, no, it was like this when I got in. I'm like, oh. Then it's something totally different than what I expected.
No.
It's what I expected.
Just don't listen to Jesse.
And what did you think was going to happen if you told me you messed it up? Like, did you think I was going to take it off your allowance?
No, it's never like that. It's
it
just
is
like,
1,000%.
It's like automatic. Because when I talk to you, then I'm like, why? I don't even know why I said that. Like, I just say things, and then after I think about it, I'm like, I don't even know why I said
I'm like, I don't care what you say as long as it's the truth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. 100%. I don't know. I'm just
I'm a werewolf?
just a
Well,
silly
thank you
willy.
for telling me, you know?
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you for warning me about the
lycanthropes.
being the lycanthropism.
The lycanthropism. Well, I feel like
The lycanthropism?
lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy. That's what it is.
It is. Because we listen to the Kabbalah.
We listened to Jonathan L. Hubbard. Is it? Howard. Jonathan L. Howard on the way back, and that did not help me with my opinion that my book sucks, because it's so good. I don't think my book sucks, but I did feel pretty inferior to the quality of Jonathan L. Howard. Was just pretty amazing. Like his intonation and his reading and all that stuff too. Really,
it is good.
Yeah.
But you are also good in it.
I'm different.
In a completely different way.
Yeah. Well, and again, it comes back to my book is about a guy that likes to read, but he's not really great at reading out loud. That's not what the book's about. It's just like one tiny little element that's featured in the ending. So I wonder if anybody like struggled through the entire reading, got to the end, they'd be like, "Whoa!" Like he even acknowledged that he's not good at reading out loud. They'll think I'm some brilliant actor that read badly for the sake of the.
It's really funny.
Well, it's not, but like if it did happen that way. What time is it?
8:40. I don't know.
It's super
Our
interesting now that we do this
Yeah.
because like sometimes in the summer we get like 20,000 people watching.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I wonder if literally does anybody watch this part? Like what if nobody sees it?
It's okay. Kelly's here.
Hi Kelly.
Josetta's here.
Who is?
Josetta's here.
Josetta here?
Well, yeah, I think so. Because Josetta clicked and didn't want to connect their stuff. But so I've just been imagining that Josetta's been chilling with us.
Oh, I thought that was like a no thank you.
You know? I don't know anything. I just like imagine things.
I was just talking about that.
Yeah. I know. And then I just acknowledge that. Oh, yeah. I just think.
I just live in a. I like that you live in a dream world.
Porcini. I like that you live in.
No, I like that about you. There's a quality when it like starts to interfere with like emergency situations.
Problem
Like,
solving. Yeah.
you can't just wish this car could be better.
I agree.
I think I actually gave you that lecture. Like, you can't just wish for it to be better. Did that happen? I remember I used those
I
words.
remember
Like,
those words.
this is like a life or death situation. You just can't wish that I screwed it up. Nobody's counting. Nobody cares who screwed it up. I just need to know how it got screwed
Like,
up.
what is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I have to do?
And I can see how those things, like in a parenting situation, would seem like the same. Like, actually, speaking of which, I'll throw Felix under the bus too. Felix would go off and take like 3 showers all the time camping. I think it was just to get away from us after spending the day in the car. But then, like, he showered the first night, he showered the next morning, he showered another time. And then after 3 showers, I go to have my first shower, and he's like, "Hey, where's the soaps?" And I'm like, "This is my first try
My first.
to have a shower. Why would you think I lost the soaps?" He's like, "Oh, because I gave them to you." And it's like, "Well, I do have a thing at school where I tell the kids not to give me stuff while
I
I'm
was
thinking.
Of that, yeah.
But, in this case, I don't think that's true because soap is a sticky." And if you give me something sticky, I'm going to be like, I can't put this here, I can't put this here.
And then at least you know where it was because you'd be like, not wanting.
I would have known that I didn't lose the soap because I don't like sticky stuff in my backpack.
Yeah.
So if I knew I had the soap, I would have put it somewhere safe.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I'm not worried about losing things, but because I don't like sticky stuff getting in my backpack, right?
Yeah.
Mm. So it was cute because all I really wanted him to do was to say, "Yeah, I probably lost that soap." And then he played that one on me. He's like, "Well, I could say I lost it if you want me." He wasn't being like belligerent or anything. I was like, but he's like, "Well, if you want me to say I lost it, I'll say I lost it, but I don't think I did." It's like, that was like a weird mix of all our autisms, right? Because
Yeah. Us camping together is actually so
no,
funny.
I'm just saying, like,
We were pretty funny together.
for different reasons, missing soap. I bet my life that it wasn't you or me for completely different reasons, right?
Yeah.
I know it wasn't me because I'd be wigged out that it was going to spill.
Mm-hmm.
I know it wasn't you because you'd had like the Ziploc.
I'm a control freak, and I know,
Yeah.
like knowing where everything was, and just just a list of things in my head that happened.
You know, it's funny. I remember, I think you met them. These kids, like, lit a fire in the bathroom when I was teaching at one of my schools. And the fire got lit, right? And I thought all these little buggers, like, to be honest, everybody was out to get them, right?
Yeah.
Like, they burned every bridge.
Literally.
They were in grade 9.
Mm-hmm.
They were on the cusp of being banned from going to graduation, the grad dance, right? And we were having a school dance, and the bathroom catches on fire. Which was like layers of my intuition, because I was like in the hallway and I thought to myself, I better go put the fire out in the bathroom. And then I was walking down the hallway thinking, why would you think there's a fire in the bathroom? And then I get to the hallway and there's an incense burning in a roll of toilet paper. And I thought to myself two things, like, wow, like, there is a fire in the bathroom. I didn't smell it. I just had a sense that, like, maybe it's even like, what would I do if I was in a junior high dance? I saw the incense, and without questioning, without wondering who it was, I went to the backpack that I expected it to be in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when I say expected without questioning, it was like,
You just go to the backpack.
I didn't even think about it. I
Yeah,
just went to the
you just go to the
backpack.
backpack, yeah.
And I opened up the backpack, which was an invasion of privacy. And I went in and took the rest of the incense out. And I took the lighter out of the backpack. There was 2 lighters and some incense sticks. And I took those out and I threw them away. Right?
Yep.
And then, obviously, like, I don't think the alarm went off, but something happened where the fire got... I didn't report the fire. I should have. I probably reported the fire. But there was like a witch hunt, right?
Right.
And the first thing that the other people did was go look in all the backpacks to find evidence of this fire. Well, I'd already removed... Should I be telling this story? Like, maybe I'm...
You're a good teacher. You didn't want
Am I on the cusp of, like, being a...
No, it's
what do you call
fine.
those people?
A snitch?
No, I was
No.
thinking, like, when you're involved in a crime.
Oh, opposite of snitch. An accomplice.
Right.
Opposite of snitch. I didn't think you were a snitch. I just meant, like, I didn't know the word.
I stopped the fire.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I might have impeded the
research or the
the
investigation.
invasion of their privacies.
Yeah.
Right? I felt bad about going in their backpacks.
Yeah.
Right? I also felt like, are they going to wonder how I knew that it was them? Right? Like, I felt guilty for judging them when it turned out that the lighter and the incense was in the bag, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't normally invade people's privacy that way. And I felt like by discussing... I think I did discuss it with them too, by the way, right? Like, I think I said, listen, like, just to let you know, I was moving this stuff and this fell out of your bag, and I thought it'd be best if I just throw it out. So if you're ever having a bad idea like that again...
Yeah.
You're going to remember this moment for the rest of your life, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was a real point here, and I totally forgot it when I realized, like, how...
About, like, it's never about it's, like, the intuition, maybe? Or, like, maybe about the kids coming back years later and, like...
What was I talking about before? There was a point to the
me
story.
not, like, saying I didn't do it, and Felix...
Oh, yeah, I do have a point, okay?
Yeah, I know you do.
There were times in my life when I would think about, like, if I do this, they would never know I did it, right? Because, like, you're alone and you're in the bathroom and you do something stupid, like write a bad word on the wall or something like that, right? And you're thinking to yourself, like, this could be anybody. They could never pin this on me, right?
Yeah.
But then as an adult, you realize you see the bad word You recognize the spelling. You immediately know who would or wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And they're going to accuse you because you're the kind of kid that would have done that, right?
Yeah.
The only time I've ever seen that faltered was Sheila McDonald's dad worked at the school. I'm ratting somebody out now. And on the last day of school, she, who never swore, never did anything naughty or never misbehaved, pulled the fire alarm on the last day of school. And I was near the building, so they 100% just assumed I did it without asking. And I remember spending that afternoon in the office. You know, like when I talk to people and they're like, "Oh, the fire alarm," I'm like, "That's like a $500 ticket." And they're like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "Well, let me tell you. Yeah, I spent like a June afternoon after school ended, hanging around waiting to get bullied into confessing to having pulled the alarm when I 100% didn't pull the alarm, and I might have even known who did, but that's the only time in my life that I think that they didn't know who did it. You know what I mean? They're always going to know who did it. And you're just like, well, they'll never know it was me because there's nobody watching. But it's like, well, there's the fact that you're the only one that would do this, right? Like,
Yeah.
how many of you are stupid enough to burn incense? Like the family's incense, right? Like,
Oh.
their mom would have been like, oh, this is where my incense went. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they were so sure they couldn't get caught, they didn't even occur to, like, how incriminating using incense from their living room would have been. Because sometimes as a kid you get caught for stuff like that, and you try and act like it got pinned on you. The only way they could have gotten away with it is if nobody ever thought to look in their backpacks. Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Disney. Did we decide we'll probably never go to Disney again today? Is that part of the decision?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we're done with that. What's so funny?
It's just really nice watching.
We're gonna go see Arthur Pendragon.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Yeah. What time is it?
8:40. 54.
8:54. So
Yeah.
we're pretty close to done, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what today was, actually? It was a continuation of, remember I was like, we have to rethink about how we're going to travel?
Yeah.
That rethinking of traveling started when we quit drinking. So did shutting the gallery down, right?
Actually.
Because we used to have an idea where we're going, and then it was like suddenly like, actually, now that we don't drink, there's no reason to go there.
Yeah. That's really.
Which turns out to be a lot of places.
That's true.
Is Felix home tomorrow and we're taking him to the dentist with no car?
Friday is his
Friday.
appointment, I think. I have to look at your phone. And
Da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
nice seeing you, Kelly. We'll see you next week.